Hello everyone, this is Pomum, bringing you part 20 of my Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem series. Part 20, meaning today we finish Book 1, the Book of Darkness, I think it's called. Although I think that refers to the War of Darkness, and I've seen it more commonly referred to as the War of Shadow, because of course, Shadow Dragon and all that. Final chapter. Chosen by fate. After a fierce battle, the allied army finally entered Doluna Castle. They had surrounded the castle and they charged inside from all four gates. But separating Marth's army was Medeus' Drag. The final battle, which will decide life or death, has begun. The chosen hero's destined battle. Yeah, I do like start on different places. Wow. That's some noise. Yeah, so the idea is when the map begins, I think one of your groups starts here, the other here, and the last one, Marth's, starts here. And this is Medeus, right? Yeah, Medeus with an Earth Stone, because he's an Earth Dragon. We have a Manakit, a Meteor, and a Physic Mage. These snipers I actually remember. They are very dangerous. These reinforcements are also very annoying, by the way. Going through this, like having to go through the pillars, is also kind of dangerous. And there's going to be reinforcements at some point coming from these stairs, so that's also pretty bad. For units, I can bring 14 units. I don't have Shane anymore. This is an interior map, so my cavalry is pretty nerfed, which of course isn't great news. I thought I could revive Shane, and I just missed the opportunity, but I found out that I actually couldn't, because I would have to go down and kill the Manakits and place myself on the altar, so yeah, I wasn't going to do that. Ogma, Lena, George, Wendell, Merrick, Linde. Linde hasn't been that good, but I guess she got this far. Samson, Barst, Tiki, definitely. Lawrence should be helpful in this one. And oh, I let Julian die, and actually a thief would be really helpful here. Am I going to bring Ricard? Can bring 4 units. Came Minerva, Hardin, and probably Ricard. Yeah. I mean, I just have to give you an Iron Sword, and you're basically... I can even give you a Devil Sword, in case I really need to do damage. And yeah, I can probably give you better weapons, now that you are not going to use lances. And I can give the very best lances to Lawrence, because he's the only one that can still use them as an infantry. Yeah, I have to select the best possible items for my inventories, and then we will begin. Okay, I think, yeah, this is probably the best inventories I can make. Where do I get sent? I don't know. Okay, that's not ideal because I think I have multiple. And we have Goto in here, so the mages should be distributed. That's okay. I'm thinking I might have too many of my door keys on the same spot.
Marth, you truly are a hero for being able to reach here. In the past I used to hate these stupid humans, and so I cut off communications with them. However, after seeing you, I have now realized that humans are a lost hope. Go forth, The deity's chosen one, Althea's Prince of Light. Send the Shadow Dragon Medeus back to the eternal darkness once again.
Okay, how does Medeus look? Alright. That's an interesting transformation. Especially considering how he looks on, you know, the main screen. We have a theme here. This is Cain. Cain has a door key. But it seems like the doors haven't been closed yet. The one door that's closed is this one, but I can open it, no problem. The thing is, there's a lot of enemies. Mannequins aren't going to move yet. This side might run into some trouble. Okay. So one of the first things I want to do, and this is a good spot, I think. Yeah. Is to use the Guidance Ring. I don't know why I haven't done this yet, but obviously being able to attack with Lena should have some advantages. So now Lena is a bishop. With more strength, skill, speed. Can she use both of the weapons I gave her? Yeah, fire and fire. That's good. I think we could do pretty well there. Okay, we're going to turn into a dragon. 10 uses left. Tiki should do pretty well here too. And she just blocks. And meanwhile, you get as close as you can, and so do you. Well, you go there actually, because I don't want to get attacked by a Volganon. Okay, is this group the weak one? Not really. Like, Minerva is pretty decent, and Samson can do some work. Of course, in an ideal world, I can kill here, but I don't know how doable that is. This is a Wyrmslayer, okay. I should pay attention to those, because of course they are effective against Tiki. Firestone, alright. So a Wyrmslayer and Silver. Wyrmslayer is a pretty decent weapon already. I know I have a Levin Sword. I'm pretty tanky with Minerva. No, they do 13 and they might double, so maybe this was a bad idea. But if the archer is the first to move, he might go for you. And I want to have highest attack speed possible and Samson in the back. I could go for this. I think I die, or I could bet on the critical. But you still have a lot of HP, right? Yeah, 30. Let's go for it. 13 defense. I don't even kill with a critical. Okay. Okay. Do I survive the archer? Even if I don't, this was a good job. Wyrmslayer? Okay. I'd rather have that one than... Well, in case you die, I'm going to send this one to the convoy. Silver probably kills. Where do you reach? Not there. That's a Thoron. Oof. Okay, a single enemy will be able to attack you if you stand there. So equip a slightly lighter weapon. I think steel is good enough, and I'm going to use a pure water to be able to take the thorn no matter what, and then I get attacked from there, and we are okay. Right, and Ogma comes closer. Here, well, Ricard is perfect for opening the door. The problem is that we then have to battle a lot of enemies. There's a Levin sword, a javelin. There's a lot of guys coming. And Marth, with Marth I could even go all the way around. If I really want to. But I would be lacking some firepower, so I'd rather stay with this group. Okay. That's everyone, right? So 4 groups. Although this one in the bottom seems to be more or less the same group. That's a transformation. We're going to see a lot of them, I'm guessing. Like a lot of enemies are going to transform. Meteor. Meteor reaches here. Didn't think about Meteor. Of course, it's annoying. I could warp someone in there. Okay, we tank that pretty well and we take the kill. And I'm pretty sure I can survive the sniper. Strength weapon, a door key. Okay, I can definitely hold that. Okay, you go for this, 24... I have 15 health. Yes. Very good, very good. That group is in a bit of trouble. The one at the top left. Here the Levin sword should do almost nothing. And I, in turn, do almost nothing, to be fair. Okay, silver lance. 28, I take 13. I do quite a lot. I might even double these ones. Do I double? Maybe you can't double, maybe you simply don't. Okay, let's remember I have a Fortify. Fortify is on you. It has 12 uses. I could spam it every turn. So I don't have to worry about healing. I have to worry about killing. This side is the easiest to solve. Just going here. Silver sword. Takes the kill. Because I know I double. And Ogma is yes, that good. And then this guy can do almost nothing. That's a silver lance, but yeah. Okay, Hardin. Levin sword. I'm really tempted to teleport someone in there. Try and kill you. Silver. I don't know if Marth is that good to be able to take attacks from Medeus and him, and I would need to do it with Parthia probably. With George. Yeah, Ricard. Open the door. Open the door and wait. And I think... I just go in here with Marth. Take this with the Mercurius, which is a good weapon. The counter should be not very strong. I don't know if I survive everything, but I need to at this point. Could even move a bit ahead. Okay, I'll go with a Killing Edge. Can't even complain about my luck here. I guess I'll just try and take care of as many enemies as I can. Okay. Well, one of them is going to die, probably. That's okay. I'd rather it is a Merrick, if possible. But this group is weak, so I don't mind some of them dying. 17, I can kill with you to advance a little bit. Yeah, let's use Aura. Just in case. It one-shots. Good. 18. Health is 30. Okay, I'll go for this. That's a 23 to my... Yeah, I can survive, I can survive. I could even dodge. Yeah. Perfect. Strength, speed. Now you might even doubt a bit before attacking me. Which is the whole point. And, or I could have gone close range here. Or I could have gone for a one-shot with a Gradible, which could be possible, but well. The idea now is definitely to fortify. How much does fortify recover to my army? I don't know. It's pretty easy to follow with Hardin, because Hardin had 10 health. I remember that. So if I now check on him, he has 26. That's pretty good. You can still get one shot, because you're at 17. But it should be like one enemy getting one shot, and Merrick and Minerva probably don't get double, so... Burst? I'm going to sacrifice you here. I actually do this willingly. Oh, come on. Okay, well, he's going to block one of the attacks going for Marth. That's the main reason why I did this. He could get killed by the meteor, and then this would have been useless, but maybe I should have just stayed. Physic. Annoying. And you start moving. Okay, these enemies are dangerous, but the lower side has it under control. I take quite a lot of damage here. And I have the critical. And I have a lot of damage with George. I think I even have a Levin Sword. 24, that's 15. You double, or else you wouldn't go for this. No, you don't double. Why would you then? Well, you go for the kill now. It's at 54. Yeah, okay. There goes Samson. And I don't have a Worm Slayer here now. I do have a mage. I think I have to prioritize going for the other guy. Yeah, Javelin does this. This is okay. This is okay. This was well within our plans. Iki dying isn't in our plans, so we can't afford that. Okay, just saying. 13 damage. Now the mage. That's another 13. Fuck. Okay, now the dragon. I think I survived the dragon anyway, but I don't like this. Oh, that's a reinforcement. Yeah, they only do 5. Okay, Tiki is the answer against the dragons. I might have to dance her, not dance her, warp her into a spot, something like that. Well, oh, you go for Ricard. He probably doesn't have, yeah, he doesn't have 20 health, so he dies. Okay, didn't think about that. Well, Ricard was here just to open the door, to be honest.
I blundered.
Player. Was my highest damage. It's Bolganon. I think I would rather attack with Bolganon now. Like speed will be 0, but the damage will be very high. It's 22 damage. Yeah. That secures the kill. Now, I think I did 5 with the killing, so I need to switch into silver, which is a bit more accurate, I think. Yeah, I do 7 here. That's enough to take the kill. Now at 0 AS, I don't know if I get doubled by you, but yeah, I'm taking that silver. But that's all I can do. That side has been finished. Now 16, I can take the kill with Tiki. I can take it with almost anyone. Actually, I want to see how much the Gradiboot does. 31. Yo. That's pretty good. Skill lag, some weapon level. Okay. I don't mind Tiki staying a bit behind because she has a lot of movement, so she will catch up easily. I might even be able to not do a fortify this turn. I know I should always do a fortify, but yeah, I'd rather heal Tiki to full. Should be more useful. Maybe 2 turns of fortify would actually do the trick, and then I don't have to worry. Whatever. I can double with the Falcon, right? Like, come on. 45. Yeah, okay. We take you out, and then... wow, I really need... I think I could get killed by Meteor now. I didn't want to do that. Well, now I've committed. Now I've committed to this plan. I wanted to attack with the Levin Sword, although he had a Javelin, so I guess staying is okay. Yeah, I need Marth to be healthy. I'll go back a little bit. Kill you with Parthia. Definitely double and do a lot. Yeah, 11 times 2. That's a kill. Yeah, it's a critical. Okay, even better. 90 experience. Oh, that's because of Parthia. Yeah, Parthia doubles experience gain. That's all. Less units to move, at least. That's a Meteor. And he's going for Hardin. Hardin might die here.
Okay. Yeah,
I may have needed to fortify, but Meteor plus the General I think could kill anyone, so... Unless I was able to take care of all of them. I should have fortified at the end of the turn, yeah. Okay, you go for Minerva. I know Minerva survives. She even dodges. Don't have a Wormslayer with me. I probably will need to run. Yes, dodge. Fuck. Okay. Harding was useful.
I'm sorry, Princess Nina.
These characters, they will return on book 2. That's why I'm being so careless. And I think I can do this even without them. Okay, you have a silver. If you have silver, then I can do this. Oh, wow. You don't have a lot of magic, do you? Okay, I guess I'll need to do... I mean, Parthia could do 33 if I get a critical, so... Yeah. And I don't mind thinking the counter here. That's okay. Yeah. That's good enough. Okay, do I have 19? I have 20. 19 health is enough to survive the meteor. Rapier is probably better. No, effective rapier is 30. Actually, the... Well, it has more avoid. But the Mercurius is better than the rapier when super effective. Silver, just to secure we do enough damage. Okay, I need... It was 16, right? I think Kog'Maw will still be in range to die. But okay. Oh! Oh no. Active against Ice Dragons. Yeah, no, we go for Excalibur. A critical is enough to kill if I use Excalibur. But I've been very unlucky with Excalibur criticals. Was that a crit? I swear I see a different animation, but it still does nothing. Well, just try and run away. There might be another death. This is the way to play the chapter, right? Yes, have everyone getting killed and it's okay. Fortify, obviously. Really tempting to send George in there with a warp, which is something I can do this next turn. Was that 18? Yeah. Meteor could kill Kog'Maw. That would be a horrible loss. Kog'Maw is one of my best units. I saw a door close. Another one there. Seems like I'm standing on the hallways, so I prevented that. Now I can kill this dragon with Merrick. You go for Kane. Okay. I almost would have liked to get hit. Oh, Meteor. Is the Meteor out? No, it has 31 uses. He just decided not to attack this turn. Must be on a strike or something. Well, okay. I know you have enough health. And I know you kill here. That's 21. This is 18. I'm not relying on the crit anymore. We're just going for this damage. Oh, I will have one shot. Ah, fuck. Instantly punished. Well, 16 is 21. I still survive a dragon, which I guess is the important thing to get. Some experience, a bit of speed, a bit of weapon level. Okay, Wormslayer, nope. I am going to do it. I know it's weird, but I really want to take care of the meteor. It's the one thing that really scares me now. And I should be okay. I should be okay. Can I talk, please? Should be okay against a fellow sniper. With a silver bow. The thing is, what do I use? Parthia is sort of heavy. Silver might be a bit better. Attack speed seems very easy to reach. Iron, I'm afraid, could be too little. I think I'm going to use the silver here. Okay, I'm guessing the mage dragon doesn't move. Okay, that works. That works, and I'm guessing I can survive you, and you obviously don't reach. So there's that. Okay, there's another warp I would like to do, and that's Tiki. But all in due time. Marth doesn't have to get warped, because he's fucking Speedy Gonzalez. Equip the iron, and we wait. And now you don't attack anyone else, and that's blocked, and this is blocked. And I think I have moved everyone, and I don't have to be afraid of the doors closing because everyone is out. And I'm blocking every doorway, somehow. So yeah, that was lucky. Do you move? You do move. Okay, so George might be in trouble against the other sniper. They all move, okay. 24, 8, 16, that's not... Oof. Closer than I thought. Much closer than I thought. Depends on the sniper. If not, I can warp Ogma. Can I? Can I warp Ogma? Are you close enough? You have the... No! My warp! Okay, I can still open that door, right? No. You can trade, you can do that. Movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you can't warp Ogma. You already used your warp. Obviously, I really want to kill one of them. I mean, George seems like he can survive at 17 health, right? So all I need to do is kill you. That should be doable, because I have one attack, and if you survive, which you could, I kill with George. And then 45 is enough for you to survive. Okay, you're a mage dragon, so you are tankier against magic. We need to go for Parthia. If it doesn't work, you did your job. I need a crit or a dodge. I don't dodge. Okay, I was going to get killed anyway, so... And using Fortify earlier wouldn't be helpful. We were able to do some damage. There's a physic there. That's for sure. I do 50 damage. Yeah. And this door will close. I use the door key. I have enough movement now to get out. Okay, and we start moving up. We are all going to rush that place. obviously. I could even trade the warp into warping you in here, kill you, probably. That's probably a good move. Tiki could also get attacked by the dragon. And then she does okay, I'm guessing. I also have the Earth Stone, by the way. And I haven't been using it. Of course, it doesn't help that it's on Tiki's inventory, because Tiki is a unit that I always use to do something else. Maybe I should give it to someone else. Maybe it would be also helpful on a different map, like maybe I've been holding it for too long. I'm going to trade it. Give me the Geosphere. I think Linde is a unit that sometimes does nothing in her turn. Maybe doing general like 10 or 15 damage against everyone is better. Mage dragons arriving everywhere, and also Mayes that I'm afraid could be carrying Physic. Okay, I kill. As simple as that. Mage dragon is gone. Now the path to Medeus is open. There are no big menaces in here. A vulnerary. Okay, I can take it in my own inventory now. The sniper goes for me. It's not effective damage, by the way. I had this doubt on the previous one. 30 damage. I do 30. Noted. 30 is a lot. In here, yeah, 12. But I counter. 12, so I now have 23 health, which is enough to survive like a surprise attack from the top, in case there's been a reinforcement. You can go for Kayn. I'm pretty sure Kayn is okay. Yeah, he is. Barely, but he is. If it was a regular fire dragon and not a mage dragon, he wouldn't be. Okay. One of them can... No, the walls are too thick. I was going to say one of them can attack Lawrence. No, they can't. That's a Physic. I was afraid that could be the case. Physic means I don't have a good way of dealing with Medeus now. Is it worth warping Ogma? So I can go there. There's no reinforcement from the top. If Marth has to battle a single dragon, he is okay. So I'll just attack with Mercurius and I'll tank the dragon with Marth. I think Ogma is going to go there on his own, yeah. At this rate, if the dragons keep appearing every turn, that might be a problem, but they do have to go around to cross the pillars, right? Like they aren't that close to the entrance. It might seem that like they are closer than they actually are. Also, because of this thing, because of the blocked squares, I can go here and I'm not in danger. And here I'm attacking, obviously. Geosphere, it's not the moment. It's not the moment because I have a lot of very low health people, and I know for a fact that the Geosphere affects your own people too. It does like 10 damage, maybe 15. A Physic too. Okay. In case that one was a Thoron or something. 8 uses of Fortify, but we're in the throne room. Sorry, that was... I was checking my mobile phone and that could probably be heard because it basically fell on my table. Yeah, okay. Just don't send more reinforcements. Physics are going to be very annoying and I don't have a good way to deal with them. And I'm not going to use up a warp to finish the Physics. Like, I think that's easy to understand. Okay. This... yeah. Mage dragons are pretty pathetic if I get a crit. I just one shot. Tiki is probably about to untransform. The pack of 4 mage dragons I could even take care of, because they do 3 damage to Tiki. So all I need to do, if they come together, is put Tiki in the middle, block them and kill them. It's happening right now. I do want to do the Fortify first. Not for Ogma, for Marth. Okay? Ogma is going to kill the healer, Marth is going to kill the dragon. If there's more dragons coming, a single one will be able to go for Ogma, so that's okay. Are you in danger? No. You could survive a mage dragon. You're going to equip Excalibur, in case that happens. Well, if there's a mage dragon coming, I guess they could kill Kain. Technically. But that's okay. I'm going to warp you there. You're going to kill that healer. Because... no, the range in this game is infinite. I was going to say, maybe Medeus is out of range, or the healers appearing on the corners. No. He isn't. There's no way he is. Healing Edge, and we take this. 22 times 2, yeah, goodbye. There goes the physic. The important thing, I have Ogma available in the middle now. And this has to be Falcon. 30 damage, times 2. And yeah, I needed the Fortify for that reason. The enemies still don't reach me in there, so I should be okay. Gratibu, you can battle one. Alright. If I knew there were going to be physics, I would have left like a single unit behind or something. Because the closing doors act to my benefit. I wouldn't get attacked by the other enemies. Okay, there's still no reinforcements coming from there. But I don't trust. I don't trust this one bit. 15. I'm gonna have to use a Fortify now. Okay. The barrier might be helpful against the mage dragons too, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Okay. Marth is approaching. Marth is actually going to stay here, or no? It's true that avoiding the walls could be pretty difficult now. Like I can't go... I can't be on the right, or else I could get attacked. Okay, Tiki seems to me like she holds more and more turns as time passes. Well, I want to block the stairs. Okay. Should we try an Aura on the final boss? Aura is such a meme spell. I don't think I've seen it being good ever in any game. In FE7, reaching the Aura rank is stupid. In Echoes, it's... well, and in Gaiden is just too heavy. And in this game, basically more of the same. Okay, so we are full health. And the path to Medeus is open. I think... we just go for it, right? Medeus looking like I don't know, like a Pokemon. I have awakened from my sleep. Rebels, you will suffer a fiery death by the flames of hell. There's 22 attack ignoring defenses, so I need to sustain my health with healing. But he's not accurate at all. He has 33 hit. Oh, perfect moment to transform into a dragon. Still 9 uses. I can weaken the first one to move, which is probably the one on the top, as he goes for me, and then we just approach with the rest. I have my healers, as I mentioned, on the ready. The aura, I sort of want to try, but he does 22 attack. Would be stupid to kill Linden here. He has to check. Now, a Wyrmslayer could be interesting. To see if he's weak to Wyrmslayer. You never know, I might do an Iron Man of this game in the far future, so checking these things is sort of good. He recovers health and he's aggressive. He attacks on his own turn, which is beneficial to me, because, as I said, he doesn't have hit. Okay, this is a matter of time, which I guess is the reason why they put so many scary reinforcements. And yeah, as I said, we do 15. I can attack now, and there might be reinforcements coming from these stairs. We will never know because I'm blocking. Let's go with the Wyrmslayer. It's not effective and it's 15 attack. Okay. Medeus Parrith, is that because... I mean, I have attack. So it's not like he said, I prevent this because I'm Medeus. No, not a Hammer. Not a Hammer. The Fortify. Do I have attack with Marth? Did I already... or whatever. And yeah, Marth didn't attack this turn. Okay. I guess I would like to check magical damage too, and the Excalibur might finally get some uses. Even the Devil Sword might be worth it. But it seems like the Falcon is the best way, and it still doesn't do a lot. Because I am using the Falcon, right? I'm not using Mercurius or something stupid. He will obviously go for the unit that he has hit twice with 26. Okay. So here I take the kill, and I will probably fly over to the entrance. Which means I need someone to take the spot. Can I even afford to do that? I mean, if they are stopping here... Where does the mage... Okay, you went to a very stupid place. Where do you reach? I'm outside of range. Okay. Much better than I expected. If they are so aggressive, this is... Yeah, this is done. He could have attacked... I didn't think he could have attacked here. But then again, I'm taking care of you. No. Both of you can't reach anywhere. You're just going to entertain yourselves with Tiki. Seems to be much more accurate against the other people. Might be a coincidence too. I'm going to Menth. Because I want to attack and then fortify, so I need an extra heal. I know you don't kill Wendell because you seem to do 22 and Wendell has 27 health. Okay, Wyrmslayer isn't enough. I need more damage. Silver. Is my damage reduced to half? Yes. 16. Okay, I get it now. 16 damage instead of 32. That's an annoying ability. Movement. there. Okay, if I want to go, I have to go through that side. And against magic, I already saw he has also 15 magical defense, so Kane could be okay with the devil, more or less. Aura could be... no, Aura is a meme. Like, there's no way I'm actually using Aura. And the Wormslayer isn't super effective. Once these guys are gone, I will probably try with Picky too. Okay, a crit makes a big difference though. Like a big difference. Yeah, and now... I mean, you dodged. Yeah, so actually everyone is okay. I'm going to be a bit more conservative with my heals. I'm thinking Gradibu could be a good way to deal damage. Excalibur or even Volganon could be good. He has 36 hit now. Oh, that's because he's going for Wendell. Thoron does absolutely nothing. I seem to have 14 attack with Thoron, which is yes. Okay. Alright. This guy is just going to suicide on his next attack, and the one that went to the right should move over me. Yeah. And now I attack on my turn, and he kills himself on the next one. Which is okay. It seems to work. The strategy I've devised on the go seems to be a pretty boring one, but also pretty reliable. Yeah. Picky is taking damage, but every time I do a fortify, it also hits her, so... Okay, I'd rather you don't move, so I'm going to trust... No, that's also not a good spot. Because you can go there. This is the spot. Okay, because you have 2 range. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Wendell can't do anything here. He's just a healer. That's clear. Merrick? I basically need 30 attack. He doesn't have 30 attack either. My mages depend on... I doubt even the aura is 30. Yeah, it's 21 attack. Yeah, my mages depend on hitting low defenses, not on being actually competent. Ogma being able to do something is almost a miracle, but the Gradibu is just powerful. Well, not that much. 31. I'm guessing Tiki can also do damage to Medeus. That would be my guess. If he gets health, I might approach with her. Yeah, he's getting health. Okay. Victory music because there's 3 enemies left in the map. The random mage dragon, the bishop, and the bishop. Boss doesn't count. Okay. So as I said, you're not doing anything, and I doubt you can do anything. Yeah. Stats have been nerfed significantly. Is the Devil's Sword... The Devil's Sword is 26, so even the Devil's Sword isn't enough. We're just going to wait there. Okay. All my mages in there. And... do I have 16 or 15? Fuck, you round down. Gradibu isn't enough. If it was rounded up, 31 would be 16 and I would do 1 damage. But as it is, this is a horrible idea because Medeus is even like very accurate against Lawrence. Okay, now you're going to attack here, which is going to just be a bit of a tink. Tink. Single tink. Sorry, because we're talking about Lawrence. Okay, do you get physicked twice? No, you get physicked once. The criteria is very weird, but yeah, now I still need a critical. Well, anyway, I lose nothing by weakening a little bit first. I don't think it will make a difference, but let's go for it. 3 damage and 1 damage. Like fighting a mountain, but you know, tunnels exist. 30 attack. How much do you have? 18. If my 30 attack is able to ignore your special conditions, I will be doing 15, and I won't kill. No, it is affected. It is affected. I need to do this with Marth and the helpful addition of Ogma. If I gave a power ring to Tiki, I guess I could have gotten her to a point where she's more useful. I'm going to pass on. Well, my weapon is also about to break, so I'm going to trade. No, weapon trade this silver for the Mercurius. And I'm going to check on the next turn if it's good enough. 24 health now. Still can be killed by a critical. I just need to get the 13%. Marth? Come on, Marth! Yes! Alright. Gaiden, FE3, both of them like the... To think I could be defeated by humans. At the heart, Altes Prince protected by the light. There will be one day when people's hearts only have evil inside them. And that is when my manifestations will appear. The heart. As long as there is light, darkness will never fade away. Ominous? And probably true. Considering that there's a book too. Okay. Can we... For symmetry's sake. What do you mean for symmetry? You can't be that insane. I am. Okay. Now this symmetry is pretty much impossible. It's done, right? It's done. I was saying, it seems like they like to do as in Gaiden, where a critical has to be the thing to decide the battle. I don't find that to be an extremely well-designed mechanic, but it's a decision. With the Shadow Dragon Medusa's defeat, the Dolunian Empire disappeared into the darkness once again. The 5-year War of Akanea was finally over. The continent of Akanea, which was surrounded by darkness, once again welcomed the light. And so, Marth's long journey had now finally come to an end. Nina is here. Prince Marth, thank you. Everything's finally over. Because of your effort, this world was saved. But to you, the price to pay for this victory was too large. I'm truly sorry. Nina, please don't say that. Shida's death. Oh no. I missed on the marriage. There's definitely a canonical marriage happening here. But I lost on the conversation because Shida is dead. If I knew this was the case, I would have reset for Shida. Sorry. Shida's death was because of my own mistake, but Shida, for a while. Even to my death, I won't forget her. Marth, your love for her is... But don't put the blame on yourself. Perhaps it is because we lost our loved ones that we were able to reach this promised victory. Although it's sorrowful, this is the eternal curse of the Fire Emblem. Yeah, well, the curse of the emblem is always relevant. So the devastating War of Darkness ended with Doluna's fall. Here are the records of war. I was going to say that the curse of the emblem is always relevant because Marth's father dies always, so there's not to meme a canonical event of a death happening in Marth's life. the title pushing some numbers slightly. 8, 12, 14, okay. Ageless Palace, which took a while. Princess Minerva also, because I fucked around a little bit. Manakit Princess, I wanted to get the chest. So makes sense. Dark Pontifex, Dragonkill Realm, and the final map with 18 turns. For a total of 267 turns. Probably more if you count the resets, but yeah. Kind of short for Fire Emblem standards, if you count this one book as an independent game, which I think you sort of could. And yeah, some happy music, please. Some happy music. Who cares about Shida? Shida is just... Come on. Am I supposed to be seeing something here? I hope the game hasn't crashed. I was expecting to see the endings, and I'm guessing that the emulator has simply crashed at the very worst possible moment, or maybe there aren't any endings because this is book 1. But I'm just going to press start, I guess. No, pressing start does nothing. Well, then I guess I can offer some closing words to substitute the endings, the character endings that are probably playing. Oh no, personal records come now. Are we for real? Well. Okay, he returned to the war. He only got killed once. Interesting. Princess Shida of Thales fell in battle during Kamu the Sable. Yeah, Marth became a proper prince and king, obviously. He retired and became Marth's ideal advisor. These endings are definitely better than the ones in FE1. He became Sail. Kain remained with Altea Knights and guided the new recruits. Yeah. Now Abel... Where was it? Fell in battle during the battle for Altea. Well, that's an honorable way for the Knight of Altea to fall. He remained in the army to defend the frontiers. His constitution has increased by 10. Alright. Gordon, the Archer of Altea. I used him a lot in FE1. This time not so much. I wanted to try out George. Became a pupil of the Achaean Bone Knights. Later led the archers and was like a brother to Marth. I'm guessing. Ogma the Talis mercenary. He returned to Talis Island to help the citizens. Perhaps he already has an idol. Or there are no rumors of him marrying. Okay. That's supposed to maybe mean that he has a crush on Shida or something that doesn't get affected by her dying. He lived peacefully as a woodcutter. And Gord, please have the exact same ending. He has the exact same ending. Barst, don't be different. Oh, he died. He fell in battle during Chosen by Fate. Castor, the hunter of Talis. He returned to Talis to live with his mother. However, his life is harsh. Oh, poor guy. Oh yeah, he was like very poor. That's why, yeah. Frontier Saint Lena. At a monastery in Medon, she cares for orphans. Man, Lena is maybe one of my favorite characters in the game now. Like, she has one chapter to develop her personality and then she's the healer. Mysterious Navarre ignored the expectations of others and left like the wind. Navarre was very bad on this run, I don't know what happened. Atogma was 1,000 times better. Merrick the Mage of Altea, he buried his feelings for Princess Elithe. And once again returned to Kadain. Look at you, Merrick. Didn't know that. Prince Hardin of Aurelis fell in battle during Chosen by Fate. I have heard things. I know this one death definitely won't matter in Book 2. Wolf, the soldier of Aurelis, remained with the Aurelian Knights and worked tirelessly to restore the nation. Here I can maybe make a comment about how this game is great, how this game has aged very graceful in my opinion, and how when I started I thought I would never replay FE3 probably, but now I think this is so superior to FE1 that FE1 is the game I'm definitely never replaying. If I ever have to play Book 1 in an old console, this is the way. Book 2 we still have to see. Why did I say this here? Because there's like 5 Aurelian soldiers and I'm expecting all of them to have the exact same description. Retired from the army. Yeah, this guy was Lena's brother, right? And at Medon casually passed his days. At Medon? Okay. He became the Pontifex of Kadain, and afterwards visited all the countries. By the way, Athos talked at the ending but didn't actually join, which is curious. I also didn't know that Athos wasn't human. Ricard, Julian's bro. That's the title. The Fire Dragon Bantu. 0 wins, 0 losses, 10 experience. I guess he comes with 10 experience. After sealing his Dragonstone, his whereabouts became unknown. Caesar, the Warren mercenary. He vanishes without a trace. Wrath, exactly the same, right? It was rumored that he fell in love during the war, and later discarded his sword. Alright, Wrath. Maria, Minerva's sister. She studied at Kadain, and then returned to Medon. As a cleric, she served her citizens. Okay. I tried to use her a little bit, but I had better options for a healer. Minerva was pretty good. She put all her strength into restoring Medon. There are rumors that she will succeed the throne, but she denies them. Oh, okay. Why wouldn't you? Linden Miloa's daughter. Under Nina's protection, she became a female official of Palace. There's no longer any music. You start the music too early, and then George was great. One of the best units. I mean, Parthia was a hard carry. Like, you need to have an archer to use Parthia, but it's sad that he died because he was one of my favorite units too. Media, the Knight of Achaneia. I wish she was a bit stronger because she was cool. She became the captain of the Achanean Knights, okay. Bishop Boa, not to be confused with Bishop Noah or Bishop Miloa. He worked tirelessly to restore the nation. Dolph and Rolf. These, like, there are characters that have... There are charismatic characters among the cast, and then there's the stupid... Not Dolph and Rolf, Dolph and Masalan, but you have the exact same sprite with a color swap, and you have the exact same description, and you bring absolutely nothing to the table. Thomas disappeared for some reason. Astram was pretty cool as a person. The captain of the Achaean mercenaries, he worked tirelessly to restore his homeland. Recently, there have been rumors of his upcoming wedding with Medea, obviously. Katria the Macedonian Knight. The White Wings were a disappointment. This is why Minerva felt so powerful, because I didn't actually train a good Pegasus. I really tried with Shida. She buried her troubling feelings. I know about those because I've played Echoes. Shapeshifter Shane. He fell during the Dragon Kiln realm. The difficult hero Samson. Maybe Arran was better. I don't know, guys. I tried with him, but he did feel a bit disappointing. Divine Princess Tiki. I'm interested to see this. By Bantu's side, she quietly passed her days. And that's all we get. Okay. Willful Night Test. After the war, she fell in love with an Altean knight. That knight is Abel. But Abel is dead. Unlucky General Lawrence. Although Grass rule was entrusted to him and its prince, okay, was later banished by Achaea for his opposing views. Whoa. Sorry to hear that. Truly an unlucky knight. And the final unit we got, the Princess Elise, watched over Marth and lived a peaceful life. Met 45, fallen 9. 9 deaths. And to be continued. Okay, 9 deaths. I've had Ironmans with less deaths. I'm not pressing anything. So, next part we are definitely going to start on, on a new thing. Instead of playing the War of Darkness, we play the War of Heroes, and I have to assume that the stories are independent and that the characters are independent, and having Eivor or Shida die isn't going to affect Book 3. Book 2? Book 3? What do I... So, yeah. I'm excited to get there, to see the new story. They've made this first book so colorful from the very little they had from FE1 that a brand new story, thought out to be done with this software, I'm guessing is going to be even better. Maybe I'm setting my expectations too high, but we just will have to see. This was probably a long chapter. If you stayed so far, then thank you. As always, if you like, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.